That's it. Oh,
This
this
is
my
Bow
shit.
Wow though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what you mean?
Oh,
He said the hook is Bow Wow Wow, yippee yo, yippee
Oh yeah, that's my shit right here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's my shit. Kudos to fucking Bow Wow. This shit was hard. Did he play this?
Hell yeah, he played that.
Oh, he murdered. He
Bro,
murdered.
like Soldier for like the first 5 tracks was just bullshit, bro. He played the same track like 3 times back to back, like just trolling, like just on some funny shit. Like that shit was dope.
This shit was hard.
And bro, he has Out of My System with T-Pain.
Yeah, you know he has the every time you
With
pick me
Sierra?
up. I'm going down. Yeah, I heard, like that was huge, bro. With Chingy, right?
That's how I remember.
I don't know who the fuck it
I
was.
don't even want to say like who the fuck he was with. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, but Out of My System with T-Pain, bro, like that's a point. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna beat that one. Like that shit's hard.
What is Soldier came out with that Crank That, obviously.
Yeah, it was the second to last one.
Crank That. That shit was probably hard.
Hell yeah. A lot of people were mad that the fans were like hella dead and shit though.
For real?
Yeah, cool. They had fans. Have you seen verses before?
Yeah,
or
I seen
nah?
them. I seen them before, and they had no verse.
Yeah,
well, they
no
started
fans.
because of like quarantine.
Yeah,
So like I get that. I get that factor of it.
right.
But
Yeah, they
yeah, I
had
would have thought
fans.
they would have been lit.
They were like at a decent like little like venue type of shit,
Yeah.
and they had like I don't know, probably like a couple hundred fans maybe, like at most. It wasn't a lot, but it was cool.
Bro, I feel like if you support either one of these cats, you're gonna be lit.
You gotta
right
be there. Yeah, you gotta be there. A lot of people were saying that they were too young or like they weren't fans and shit. Like they had to get people that were actual fans because
Yeah,
they weren't like turning up. And
Fool,
shit.
fans of both those artists gotta be in their fucking like mid 20s to like late 20s to early 30s.
Yeah, because Crank That came out when
I was in middle school.
Yeah, I was in like 8th grade.
Yeah, I
wanna say.
was in 7th, 6th grade when that shit came out.
I remember like
It was the biggest thing.
Soldier just took over, bro.
It was the
like
biggest thing.
everybody fucked with Soldier, bro. Everyone was trying to do that dance back in the day. Like it was.
Then Kiss Me Through the Phone was Soldier too, right?
Yeah,
Did he play
shit
that?
was hard too. I honestly I don't even know
He should have played that
because
motherfucker.
I kept tuning in and out and shit. But I'm sure he did, obviously. Like
Nah, he should have played that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit was a banger itself. That's
Yeah.
crazy though. That verses, I'm telling you, the comedy behind it was really good, and I haven't seen it, but I probably will check out the highlights
It's
towards
cool.
it. That's crazy that you told me the fans weren't all there, because I would have felt like if I would have been there, I would have been turning up.
hell yeah.
You feel me? Regardless if I was not the biggest fan of both these cats, you know,
Yeah,
to
like
put-
you would see a
just put
couple
that out
people.
there.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of these cats, but I would have been there, turned the fuck up, like, because that for the starting of Crank That is like, fucking.
It's wild. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I hear that dun dun, like I'm off, bro. Like
It's
I'm
too
throwing
crazy.
my drink. Like
Yeah,
it's
too
madness.
crazy.
It's
Yeah,
madness.
It's too
for sure.
crazy. It's too crazy.
I mean, you'll see a few people like, like getting turned to it, but
Yeah. Nah, I would
for
have
the most part,
I would have
yeah,
been going
for the most part,
crazy.
it's kind of dead and shit. But yeah, Bow Wow like just rocked that, man. It was funny because me and Fernando were talking about it
Oh,
like before.
my bad to cut you off, but the reason why Fernando was like, yo, who you got? And I was just like, what the fuck is this fool talking about? I was like, I know Tank fights tonight, but I don't even know the other guy. Like, it's gonna be that fool. Like, I don't know the other dude. That's when he was just like, Soldier Boy or Bow Wow, and I was limp.
He actually sent me that. He sent me that. He sent me
all
that,
Soulja
bro. I was
Slim.
dying. I'm like, what?
I was just like, Soldier Slim. I don't even.
I told Fernando like, yo, don't be hitting Jonathan up with no shit like that, bro. Like, and like, don't expect for him to like send some serious shit back. Like, he's not gonna he don't fuck with either of these guys.
That shit was hilarious.
Nah, but we were talking about it before too. That was one of the main reasons why I watched it too, because he like told me that it was gonna be this Saturday.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is gonna be cool.
Then fucking Fernando was in there. he lied. He put it on the big screen and everything.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, he was.
Hey,
tuned in.
shout out.
And my boy was capping, bro. Like he was trying to say, cause I started watching since the beginning, and like probably like the first 3 or 4 songs, like Bow Wow was just putting the heat, bro.
Yeah.
Like just he's got too many hits, dog.
Yeah.
And he was just murking, bro. And I'm telling him like, yo, that shit's not even fair right now. And this man trying to say like, oh, like Soulja's keeping up. Like, what do you mean? And he was like playing the same track like back to back.
I seen
like,
that little clip where he was like, Bow was like, motherfucker, you played the same song
Yeah.
twice. He's like, I'm gonna play it again. He gave no fucks. Soulja Boy gave no fucks. Like,
Yo, Soulja's funny, bro. I love Soulja, dog. He's fucking hilarious.
Soulja Boy
bro.
now,
He's the ultimate troll.
Soulja Boy now has like he has a lot of my respect. Now, you feel me? Because now it's just like, bro, he's made all the money in the world to be able to put out this bullshit, and he still give you a track or two here and there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he knows.
Yeah, like he has a track with Drake, bro, that was jumping. Like
that shit's crazy
that
to me,
shit
bro.
was hard back in the day.
That shit is bizarre. Fucking. We can fucking probably start it right now. We got into the motherfucking Bow Wow versus fucking
Soulja Slim.
Soulja Slim fucking battle. Soulja Slim he's from Texas, right?
I have no idea, bro.
I have no idea who the fuck Soulja Slim is. I don't know.
Idea, bro.
I got that name from like Instagram or some shit. You know when like it's because $100 million fucking worth a million. What's that shit? What's that podcast called? They interview
$1 million worth of
$1
game.
million worth of fucking game. They interview everybody. So I
Yeah.
probably seen it right there. Soulja Slim interview.
Yeah.
So
That pod is dope too, though.
oh, fucking amazing.
Check that out for sure. That shit's hard. $1 million. What? $1 million worth of
$1
game.
million worth of game. It's
Gilly the
fucking good.
Kid and Wallow.
And Wallow, yeah.
That shit's hard.
Fucking dope. We're gonna get into this shit though. This was Fernando. He's actually not the brains of the operation. He's not. He's actually not the talented one in the family. If you can believe that. If you could believe that, Fernando's not the talented one in the fucking family right here. He's got a prodigy.
He do.
And you know what's funny? He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be his manager." Right away, I was like, "Damn, cuz you don't."
I've done that quick.
He ain't even flinched like this. Hey, that's cool though for an older brother to like have your back that much. Like that's how you know Broski, which we're about to play right now, is really impressing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
On the real, you had shown me bro's beats, and then I asked Fernando himself, and then I followed bro, and I was just like, bro, this young man, I think kid is not what you want to hear. This young man is inspiring to do a lot.
Yeah.
To do what he's doing on whatever program he's doing it on, with whatever equipment he's doing it on. This young man's for real. I want to tell y'all about him real quick. He has way more fucking subscribers than the Anze Live podcast does. So that's what I'm telling you. This kid is for real. I keep saying kid, but just because I'm not used to calling anybody young man, because I'm a young man myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? But Gael, the great on YouTube.
Gael? I believe so. I hope so.
I'm pronouncing like an American
No
white boy.
Kodak.
My bad. Gael sounds way fresher. Gael, yeah. You know what?
That shit sound like it's gonna hit, huh?
Gael the great.
Gael.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
Bro, and this
Trust the process.
Trust the process. And what I want to say about this dude, like the first thing I would have done as a producer was, where the fuck is my what do you call it, the when producers have that, when they produce a beat.
Like the little ad lib, like the little. I know what you're talking about. I forgot what. Yeah.
Fool, when we pod, we always lose fucking
I know.
words. And
Ain't
it
that
pisses
a
me-
trip?
Fool.
Yo, press that record button. We're gonna fucking like that. We're gonna
I
remember.
mean, oh yeah, this all the definitions of shit.
Damn.
But this bro does not have that yet, and I'm stunned because like that's the first thing I would have done. But at the same time, he's showing people the craft. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I want to know what the fuck this motherfucker using, bro. Cause
if he's doing Fruity Looms or some shit, I don't know what the
I don't
programs
know.
are no more.
yeah, I don't know. Cause I remember back in the day I was interested, bro.
Oh yeah.
Cause
hell yeah.
I always really fuck with hip hop heavy, bro.
And
Since
then
I was a little kid.
I think the production side is what kind of grabs someone like you and me, because we're not, obviously we can't rap.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like back in the day, like I always loved like music and shit, but I always knew that it was gonna be corny if I tried to rap type of shit.
Exactly.
So I was like, I want to do something else. Like it'll be sick if I could produce type
Bro,
shit. But
Let's get Gael the Great. Let's give you some motherfucking kudos, dog. We're gonna put your fucking thing right here, huge. We're gonna put your Instagram. His Instagram is G on the beat. G on the beat. I'll also have his Instagram, YouTube linked, all that. Young man, you are killing it. Say the
for you
motherfucking-
upcoming rapper, if you rap or if you got a YouTube channel yourself, you're trying to do a little intro or whatever the case may
anything.
be.
You want to do a man? If you want to do a full on tape, hit up, bro.
You want to do a diss song? Hit up, bro.
If you want to diss somebody, hit up, bro. If you just hit him up. This Gael the Great. I didn't know how to pronounce his name because feel me. I pronounce it the most American way you can fucking pronounce it. Right. Sorry for that. Gael the Great. There's some shit, bro. This is what the fuck we gonna ride into. This motherfucking Anze live Sunday night pull-ups. You feel me?
On a Sunday again, finally.
Finally.
We've been doing like Mondays, Wednesdays and shit. Like,
yes, sir. Gael the Great. Right there.
Bro, what is that called, bro? Like,
I'm gonna look it up and put it big as fuck.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Look it up. We got time. This is gonna be the chill pod. This is gonna be the chill pod. We're gonna just kick it.
Kick back.
Bro, this shit just smooth, dog.
Producer tags. It's a tag.
Oh, your tag, yeah. My boy, if you need me to do your tag, holla at me. You feel me? Gael the Great.
My boy, you need to get on that.
He'll
Get you a little tag.
Get your little tag or something, but hey, I like the fact that you do not have a tag right now because the first thing any motherfucking producer would have done or starting to produce would have thrown a fucking tag on there. So the fact that you're producing beats without a tag,
it's just working, straight working.
That shit is crazy, bro. This was You know what's funny? Turn this beat down real quick a little bit. You know what's funny? I told Fernando, I was like, hey, bro, I'd love to like just interview this dude and just talk about music and talk about the type of beats he likes to produce, talk about like the instruments he likes on beats. And this was just like, fucking Fernando was like, yeah, bro, yeah, he's down whenever. And I was like, yeah, well, when is his availability? And I was just like, oh, well, I mean, he's on summer break. And I was just, how old is this dude? And he was like, oh yeah, he's in high school. I was like, what the fuck? That's incredible, dog. Like, that's why I was just like, we pay homage to this. I wanted to give you a good introduction to this shit. You feel me? Let's see if we can knock this one out. Fuck, that's not the right one.
That's that 21.
What's cracking? Welcome to the motherfucking Anze Live Podcast, Sunday Night Pull-Ups.
You heard that.
That shit is savage, bro.
Finally, we got a different camera angle. We got one single camera angle because I kind of always need a fucking cameraman for how I set it up usually. And I kind of don't have that on Sunday nights because Steven works super fucking early. So I was just like, hey, bro, with your ass, what we gonna do is set up one camera with the 810, throw it over there with a wider angle. So fucking shout out to Steven throwing on this 24 millimeter lens on my M50. And you feel me, like, as it progresses more, you feel me, as I get a little more time with it, we'll get back to normal with more camera angles and shit. But this is just looks like a straight up podcast right now. That's why I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with the vibe that it looks like an actual now, like, prior being an interview based. And that's what Steven said. He was just like, it's kind of dope how all you fools are talking at once, or all you fools are in one conversation, opposed to me having to be like, what face am I gonna switch back to while they're staring at someone? Yeah. And I was just like, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes a lot of fucking sense.
I'm fucking with this for sure, bro. I'm fucking with it heavy. This shit tough.
And it's a little work, but
and it's gonna get better too. Like
it's gonna get better.
We're gonna get, a couple
bottles.
We're gonna get a couple more cameras. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like
a couple more people in this bitch. It's always vibes when there's more people, you know.
Yeah, but, of course.
We make it. We try to make it work whichever way. You know what I mean?
Fucking. So Sunday night pull-ups, Anze live podcast, Sunday night pull-ups to be exact. Kind of want to switch things up a little bit and get into some not news related topics. Just I feel like we're not just gonna skip over that Miami tragedy. You seen that fucking building collapse?
Yeah, that's all bad, man.
Building collapse in Miami a few days ago at like 1:30 in the fucking morning, yo.
For real?
1:30 in the fucking morning, yo. Let's look up that exact time. I want to look this up.
Yeah, because I didn't even check out the time. That's nuts, bro. That shit is wild. I read that, like, I forgot what department it is or what it may be, but, like, the people that make sure buildings are safe, like, a couple years ago had mentioned, like, yo, there's something, like,
bro,
iffy about this shit. Like,
for 10 years, they already saying it that, yo, this shit's sinking. Like, it was legit fucking sinking. Let's say if we could get I had heard 1:30 in the morning. Let's see right now. We got time, so we could kind of look a couple things up, a little different.
1 in the morning is rough, though, dog. Like,
the death total now is at 9 people, which I think is crazy. And I think there's like 150 people that are lost. Like,
yeah, like
within
unaccountable.
the that are not accounted for.
Accounted for, there you go.
Which is fuck
That's tough, bro.
crazy, yo. Like,
Hell yeah.
bro, there has to be a fucking regular ass thing that shows the time. The time is what I think, because, bro, if you catch at 1:30 in the motherfucking morning,
Yeah,
you
bro.
are catching people for real off guard, yo.
Hell yeah. For sure.
There's so many people that they're just putting right there. A total of 134 people have been accounted for, while 152 remain unaccounted for.
That shit is crazy, man.
Fucking ridiculous. I think it's embarrassing for the city of Florida. I mean, the city of Florida, the city of Miami. Like, it's, bro, like, how the fuck does that happen in a first world country is what I'm fucking asking, yo. We're not a third world country that's, like, developing. We are a first world country. And we have a fucking building that collapses over, and they had already told them 10 years prior to this shit is sinking. Bro, you're not gonna, like, everyone got caught by surprise. Then have you seen the video of it? It's in the night. It's in the night.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bro, that.
So it could be, yeah. That shit is hella rough, bro.
That shit is for real. And
that shit is hella
condolences to everyone that's out there.
For sure.
Rest in peace to the people that have already perished. It's just an awful way to go out. So sorry the city of Miami couldn't do anything to protect you guys. I really don't know what to say, like, for this. I just want to keep a positive mind for everyone that's going through it right now, because this was very for real. And it's one of those things just like, this should not happen it shouldn't happen at all. But in a first world country, to me, it just sounds ridiculous that we're having such type of failures in our structures, you know? It's just crazy to me.
Whatever you want. What you feeling like? We
Shit,
get into
I
music.
got that fucking track list right here.
We get into that new Tyler. Tyler the creator.
Tyler, what did it say? Bouldergate?
What you mean?
What's
that
the
first
last
track?
name now? Yeah, what's the last name now?
I don't even want to, like, try to pronounce that, yo. But shout out to Tyler, bro. I've been waiting on an album like this. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I hadn't heard an album from start to finish like I did this album. What's that shit? Call me if you
lose me. No, what is it? Call me if you get lost. Call me if you get lost.
If you get lost, man. If you haven't heard that, go check that out. If you fuck with Tyler, you're gonna fuck with this album. But yeah, like I was saying, to keep it a buck, I hadn't heard an album from start to finish since Wolf, which was back in 2013.
Yeah.
And he dropped Cherry Bomb, and he dropped Igor, which I tried to listen to a couple songs. I couldn't do it all the way through. So this is an album that I hear all the way through since 2013. So shout out to Wolf. I fuck with the album. It's dope. And yeah, what do you think?
Bro, I told you from the beginning, dog, like, this shit, I don't know, and it's crazy because I had a feeling with this album, bro, like when they're talking like, oh, Tyler's gonna drop, and then I seen him pull up in that pink Benz with a little skit he did.
I don't think I saw that, but
yeah, he pulled up he did like a super small skit for one song or some shit like that, where he pulled up in a pink, not in a pink Benz, in a pink Beamer, in an older 80s Beamer and shit, super sick.
Yeah.
And then he like maxed down some chick, and then the chick, then he dips, like super hardcore dips, and then the chick is with her boyfriend. Like the boyfriend comes out. So it's like, fucking Tyler, like you creative motherfucker, like that's so like gangster. You feel me? Like
And there's a song on there. It's called "Sweet." That's probably what it was for.
That fucking track's
no.
dope.
Wilshire.
Oh, Wilshire.
So you were talking about that skit
Yeah.
where this would just max down this girl, and the girl just happened to be with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So on this song, Wilshire, I think it's like the second to last track, if I'm not mistaken. He talks about how he falls in love with this girl that has a boyfriend.
That's
and
the homie.
And dude just happened to be the homie and shit.
That's the homie.
So that's probably what it was right there. But yeah, I really fuck with like I think it was the first 9 tracks. That is like my favorite version of Tyler, which is like that hardcore, like just beats that are just nasty, yo.
Yeah.
Tyler, I feel like I can't even say that he's underappreciated because he does get a lot of love.
He's very appreciated.
He
but
does
just
get
like,
a lot of love.
I guess you could say he's underrated because they won't put him with the top 5.
Yeah.
They won't give
And that's
him.
because he's so crazy, bro. The shit he says, type of shit. I feel like that's what it is. But yeah, I've really the first 9 are like the favorite version of Tyler.
Lyrically, he's so there for me in this album. Lyrically, he's like fucking on point where just every single punchline is there, and then like his rhyme schemes are there, and then like the way he just puts together a story in a particular song like that Wilshire song is fucking amazing to me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's dope. And
So you would say lyrically he's is there?
he's got it. Arguably, he go up there with like some artists from
And
the
I
West.
think that's what we fucking count him out, is the fact that like, oh well, this motherfucker sometimes just has the deeper voice and is just talking shit, and that's why he sounds sick. But I'm like, no, bro, lyrically he is so there with this album. Like I'm not even gonna fucking front with you.
And the whole shit is like produced by him too, which is nuts, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
The
that.
whole shit, if I'm not mistaken. Because I checked this morning, actually, I had the time to go through it, listen to it. And the thing with me, like with artists that I have respect for, not only am I going to listen to the album from top to finish, I'm going to make sure that I'm in a room by myself.
Yeah.
Or that it's early enough where no one's going to disturb me. I
Yeah.
got my beats on, noise cancellation. All I hear is the fucking music. I'm seeing who produced the track, who's the features. You know, I love music, bro. So if I respect you as an artist, that's what you can expect from me. So that's what I was able to do this morning. I heard the motherfucking shit from top to bottom three times, and I really like the album. What I was trying to get into, so the first 9 I really like. And then the 10th song is that Sweet song, which is like a 10-minute track.
And I like it too.
Right, which I don't knock, but it's not my favorite version of Tyler,
Yeah.
which Tyler actually says that's his favorite joint on there.
For real?
Yeah, because he says that's my
Crazy.
that's my shit, that's my bag type of shit. Like,
And you know what's funny? I was cutting hair last night, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like,
that motherfucker
Fuck.
like 10 minutes, yo.
and
like,
I'm like, this is such a groovy ass song. Like
it's
this
cool,
is so
bro. It's cool.
I'm telling you, because I've listened to all the album, but it's like you catch certain songs at certain times and certain feelings, you know?
Yeah, like
So-
when you cutting hair and shit, like
Yeah.
you just listen to a bar and like, wait, hold on, what do you say?
Yeah.
You grab your phone, like, oh, that's that track. Okay, that's just in your head now. Like,
Bro, when you're talking about that bar in that Corso song,
oh my god, bro.
oh, motherfucker.
That Corso beat is
Gangster.
disgusting, yo. That shit is
Hey,
fucking
and
hard.
shout out to DJ Drama for being
Yo.
such a different project, but it's like, fuck, this motherfucker just delivers.
Yeah. A lot of people think that shit funny too, like DJ Drama on your songs and shit. Bro, everybody trying to have a fucking Gangsta
That's
Grills.
legendary.
That shit is legendary. His voice is hard. Like, he's just talking shit. Like,
Call
yo,
me if you get lost.
yeah, like he's not even saying shit sometimes. He's talking about like I think he's talking about something about being on vacation. Like, we got our toes out, and I'm like, this shit sounds so hard, bro.
We
Like,
got
you're
our
not
toes in
even
the
saying,
sand.
yeah, some shit like that, yo.
Stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but yeah, I really fuck with it, bro. He has a couple of
That
the
Corso
love-
bar though, I was gonna tell you just specifically on that Corso, bro. There was a bar there that was like, I hope when y'all fuck, you still think of me because I'm just that perfect.
Yeah. Some shit like that. Yeah.
Like Tyler gives people dubs. You feel me?
And he gives bitches dick too. You
It's
feel
the
me?
fucking dubs that Tyler gives to the motherfuckers that are just innovative, that are just weird, that are out of players that do not fit in. That is a bar for all of us.
Yo, I was on Twitter, and he was active on Twitter day of the release, and I feel like this whole weekend he's been active on Twitter. And I've been seeing a lot of love, like from people that I wouldn't think would listen to him, like Take Keith, obviously the producer, showed his love, and I'm just sitting there like, that's crazy, because not only is he from the West Coast, so you would think, Tyler, he's from the West Coast, and you would think, because of his voice, his style, you would think we would kind of give him the benefit of the doubt because he's from out here. So for Take Keith, I forgot what state he's from, but I believe he's from the South, if I'm not mistaken.
He's probably Atlanta.
What was that?
Maybe Atlanta.
Take Keith, I think. I want to say fucking.
Take Keith, fuck you. Memphis, Tennessee.
That's what I couldn't think of the fucking.
Tennessee.
I couldn't think of the city, bro. But that's what I wanted to say.
What the fuck we
But for him to show love, like, it's just wow, bro. So that is super dope, dog. I'm super happy for Tyler, for sure. Gotta turn the lights on, make us look a little better. Know what I mean?
Nah, but bro, I didn't even know that people were like that. Take Keith even showed us for love like that, but. I don't know. I think what's your favorite track on this?
It's hard because it's the first time that the first couple times that I hear it. I want to say Corso, Lemonhead. What else?
Hot Wind Blows. Is that not the hardest? That's not the hardest Wheezy verse you heard in the last
in a while, right?
2-3 years.
I feel like with Tyler, he always goes off too.
Bro, that
I fuck with Lemonhead. I was hearing that Lumberjack. I had already heard it. Obviously, it was the first song.
I like it more on the album. Actually, it's funny.
Yeah, like how it just
lands right there. It's just perfect.
I said that shit on Twitter earlier when I was hearing it, and I was like in my bag, like just going nuts. Like beat after beat was just nasty, and I was hearing Lumberjack, and I was just thinking like, yo, ASAP Rocky would have been so hard on this, yo. Like that shit is dope. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really good album. I really fuck with it,
bro.
Man.
That Hot Wind Blows when the Wayne verse comes out, I'm like, damn, them Wayne's just spitting Weezy like. And it's to me, Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. You feel me? When he says like, I'm the greatest rapper alive, I'm one of those people that say, yeah, like, even if I don't fuck with all his work as heavy as I did when I was a kid, because when I was in middle school. You couldn't convince me otherwise that there was a better rapper.
You couldn't convince nobody, yo.
You could not convince me
Never.
that there was a better fucking rapper than Lil Wayne. You feel me? That's what I'm like. When I heard this verse, I was like, God damn. Like, it sounds like a Pharrell beat. First of all, it sounds like a Pharrell beat. It sounds super inspired for Pharrell. And then Tyler
a lot of his beats sound super inspired.
Yeah, of course. He's like a huge Pharrell fan.
Like Q once clowned him like, yo, they like to talk shit about each other, like back and forth and shit, like on social media sometimes.
That's the thing. Tyler could have fun with anyone.
Yeah, for sure. And he said something like, Q said something. I think he was responding to something Tyler said, like disrespect. I think he called him like fat or some shit at the time. This was back in the day. And Q was like, man, you and your sorry ass beats using the same ass little keyboard, the little same keyboard note and shit. Yeah. Obviously, they fuck with each other. Q has a couple of beats on I feel like every single one of his projects, he always fucks with something from fucking
Tyler the Creator. I think I played Tyler's fucking Wolf and Goblin so heavy when I was in high school, like it really put a stamp to be different. You feel me? Put a stamp on me to like, yo, whatever you're thinking that people might not like. That's what Tyler the Creator thought. Yeah. He's like, fuck school, burn, get whoa, kill people, fuck school, burn.
And I remember when we were in high school, me and you weren't cool till after high school. But
we beefed at all high school.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with this man.
Motherfucker, I'd be like, damn, this was beef there like that?
Nah, I didn't know you. Like, we had mutual friends, but we never like kicked it like that till after high school. But you guys were always like in this group. Shout out the hippos, man. Hippopot fucking
fucking
llamas,
llamas.
you know what I mean?
Hippopot
Inspired
fucking
by
llamas.
Tyler and their group. You feel
Inspired
me?
by OG, Gio, the motherfucking OG. You feel me? Shout out my G.
Yeah, so you guys have been rocking with each other since high school, and like for this to come out and for them to create a group for kids that, not to say outcasts, in a way outcasts, but also in a way kids that just didn't give a fuck about being different or like speaking their minds and shit. Like,
yes.
that
I
shit
think
was
that's
super
why
cool.
I found so much so much comfort in this who's fucking music, bro. The fact that I came heavy from like metal to finally, listen to somebody that understood what it means to say, kill people, fuck school, burn shit, like
Kill people, burn
like
shit,
bro.
fuck
When I
shit.
say that, like I'm not being for real, but I'm saying what I feel, like bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like killing people, fuck school, burn shit. You feel me? Like even if I ain't saying it correct now, like that's the way sometimes a human feels, and it's okay to express that, and it's okay. Tyler made that shit so. Oh, you know one of my favorite lines on this Tyler shit, when his mom's like, "Do I have a reason to lie?" No.
No. He says like,
Oh yeah.
he's
Am I lying?
like, she's like, am I lying? He's like, you have no reason to.
That shit was the funniest
That's
thing.
a funny skit, yo.
I thought that shit. I started bursting out loud when he's, "Am I lying?" And I can just imagine this fool in the most serious face, like, "You have no reason to." Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking serious? Like, you're on my fucking album. Like,
Yeah.
girl, like, are you like, why the
She's going wild on that.
butt crazy?
Yeah.
And then like when he tells like, "Oh, my mom was in the clinic when
In the shelter. or
yeah,
something
in the
like
shelter," you're like, "Damn, bro."
He's like, I
Like,
made Yonkers, got her out of that shelter. He's like, that's when I knew I made it. That was hard.
that shit, bro. It gives you fucking
And
like,
you think about it.
goosebumps, bro. Like
You think about it,
goosebumps.
and you would think that he would mention something like that like years ago.
That's how
feel
you
me?
know that he was shielded. Like
Yeah.
he was like, "I'm gonna express this shit, but I'm really going through shit."
Yeah.
And that to say that now, then also you apologize. You seen how he apologized to Selena Gomez?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I never really tuned into like.
Me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
But I just think like the maturity to show to be like, "I'm gonna fucking make a fly ass lyric towards that."
Yeah, like I don't even know. Like I still don't know what the fuck happened. But I definitely heard the bar. You feel me?
Yeah.
I definitely heard the
Yeah,
bar.
and that's
Don't
like
know what
little
happened.
things that I take from albums, bro, that I really like. I really fucked with the fact where he was just like, "You have no reason to," because I feel like if I ever had an opportunity to put my family on that heavy, I would love for my mom to be going off like that and me answer like, "I'm not, what the fuck?
For sure.
Like, I'm not, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?"
Yeah.
I feel like both of our moms got a lot of shit to say about our development, you feel me?
Mm.
So for him to answer back like, "Homegirl, we're in the fucking we have everything now. Like, why the fuck would I think you're? Am I lying? Like, are you serious?" Like to me, that was the funniest thing to say when he's like, and like you could only imagine the convos between him and his mom. Like I don't know, bro. I be talking to my mom all the fucking time, so I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Like a lot of the shit is like I could relate to Tyler so much, even if I'm not the biggest Tyler fan.
Right.
I'm not the biggest Tyler fan. You feel me? I thought Igor was terrible. Like I didn't think it was terrible. I just didn't think it was like
You
all
just
that.
didn't tune in.
I didn't tune in. I didn't tune in to a lot of his shit. But this call me if you get lost.
That shit is hard, man. Like we said at the beginning, before we even started talking about this, if you haven't heard it yet, go check that motherfucker out.
Go
You're a Tyler
check this
fan.
shit
If
out.
you're not a Tyler fan, I promise you're gonna enjoy this shit.
You know who's gonna enjoy this shit? You know who's a big Tyler fan? Walker.
No way.
He's a huge Tyler fan. He's like, "Goblin's fucking sick. I never heard anything like."
Yeah, it's so savage.
He's like
yo.
rappers like they're cool and shit. He loves a lot of 90s shit. But he's
Right,
like, rappers are cool and
obviously.
shit, but this motherfucker Tyler Creator just be talking that shit.
And like he loves rock, so
Yeah, so you can
like
tell.
Rock be having some like crazy shit. Like Rock, I feel like be bringing out not everything. Obviously, there's different types of rock, but like that savage shit that just like you can't even understand what the fuck they're saying. That they're just yelling at one point. Like it just brings out your fucking emotions and your energy, and you're just raging, bro.
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
screamo? Is that?
And that's what Tyler and they Tyler and the group always fuck with shit like that super heavy.
They fuck with the screamo, with the metal.
super
Like,
heavy.
So it's dope. It's dope. I think the album was dope as fuck. Contention for album of the year.
I feel like obviously, I mean, we're 6 months in.
6 months in.
I actually looked at all the albums that have dropped this year because I want to listen to a lot more shit too. I feel like I haven't been fair, and I haven't listened to a lot of shit. So I wanna listen to more shit.
My shit's right here. Is Hoda by Young Dolph. Headshots right for 80. Call me if you get lost and put you on the game.
Yeah. Like, so I wanna listen to a lot more albums, but from what has dropped, I feel like it's definitely top 5 right now, in my opinion, from what I've heard. I really, like I said,
what has
really
dropped actually? How'd you find that out, or where'd you go to see what?
It's actually, I just Googled it, and it was like on Wiki and shit.
It was like 2021 hip hop.
Exactly, 2021 hip hop
albums releases. Let's see what we got
Wiki.
here, motherfucker.
There's a lot of shit. Like Currency has been dropping a lot.
He drops a lot though.
Yeah,
It's Currency is one of those. Currency. There's Tory Lanez is the Currency of R&B music because he drops so much. He's so underrated. He's so fucking talented, and it's like, bro, like, I strongly believe, I like, he's like Tory Lanez and Currency are the type of people that just drop music and they don't give a fuck.
Especially being, I'm not sure about Currency's position, but Tory,
independent.
Yeah.
Independent.
Oh, okay. So Tory's independent as well, so he's been dropping like crazy. And one thing about Tory, like, a lot of people think that he's a singer. Like, I would see a lot of people on comments like, why is he trying to rap? Like, he's a singer. Like, y'all is bugging. Like, this man is a fucking rapper first.
Yeah.
Then sing. Then, and it just so happened that he fucking taught himself how to fucking sing.
How to fucking sing.
But yeah, I was checking out the albums that have dropped this year. I definitely feel like it's top 5. There's a couple of albums that I've been rocking with over Tyler, but I mean, it's only been the weekend since this shit dropped. But there are a couple albums that I really
this is showing some, like, if
it drops it from like January.
I'm on
boom,
Wikipedia,
like,
and it shows shit. Like mad shit. It shows
January,
like,
hella shit.
Swaley and Mike Will made it. Were involved in a severe car accident.
Oh, no. You want some other shit.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Get off of that ASAP. I don't know what you want. But from what I've seen that have dropped this year, I feel like still Tyler would still be, in that top 5 contention. There's mad shit.
In January, there wasn't really. It's like Uncle Murder and like Wiz Khalifa and DJ Daddy Cat had a fucking album. Like, no one gives a fuck about that.
Shout out to Wiz though. That fool's fucking.
Hell yeah,
he seems like a dope ass.
Just shit that's like really, really relevant. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is gonna be kind of hard because this is showing absolutely everything.
Yeah, I could tell you,
so
bro.
many fucking Lil Sky's dropped.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't care.
So you could trust me. I've been through that list already this morning, and I could tell you that this Tyler shit can easily be top 5 right now, going into the half of the year.
Rich the Kid dropped?
Middle of the year. It was like a 6 track.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't consider that a fucking album. Even
it was
if
like
it
a 6 track, and like he got like a couple other artists like to be on the songs.
The Foo Fighters dropped. How interesting.
Yo, Foo Fighters. Ain't that shit like some other genre?
Yo, you guys gotta stop scarfing down that stupid ass U2 album on my fucking iPhone. Every single time I walk into my fucking car and I turn my fucking car on, the stupid ass U2 album starts fucking playing. I'm like, God damn.
Can't relate. I'm on Apple Music. So
I'm on YouTube Music.
Play whatever the fuck I've been playing.
My shit, my fucking Benz just
plays
grabs
my playlist. So as soon as I get in the whip, it's something hard.
My Benz just grabs anything, bro, and it grabs my Apple Music, and it's like,
YouTube.
I'm like, fuck you, dude. Shit's fucking annoying. Roscoe? Who the I don't. This is a really, really fucking.
Bro, like I said, I went through that list this morning, and I can tell you that Tyler shit is easily top 5.
Hey, shout out to everyone on this fucking list for dropping shit this year. I'm not going
real
through
quick
that.
From what I've seen from that list that I've heard. I mean, shout out Moneybagg Yo. He dropped some shit.
Okay.
That I fuck with.
Okay.
That shit's hard. I fuck with Moneybagg. Tory Lanez dropped. I think it was like
this
March.
This is kind of like a better fucking.
Has pictures on. You like the pictures?
I like the pic. Oh, Migos Culture 3.
Oh, that's right. What the fuck?
That was cool.
Hell yeah.
That was dope. The Plugs I Met too. Did you get into that?
Benny, I haven't.
I
heard a couple tracks. I need to listen to that though.
DJ Khaled dropped.
Yeah, I heard that. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's DJ Khaled. It's cool.
Denzel Curry, not really into him. Lil Nas X, not into him. Polo G, not it. Conway dropped, I guess. So
Yeah, so that money
DM
bag.
say about your money back shit.
Oh yeah, so let me just go off like on a couple albums that
I need to learn
heard.
about money back, so tell me about money back.
I wasn't even gonna get into him
Damn.
like that. I was just gonna really drop shit that I've heard, shit that I've heard this year. So that money bag is tight. Go check that motherfucker out. Tory Lanez dropped Playboy. I fuck with that super heavy, yo.
Amazing,
It's-
especially R&B heavy.
yeah, it's R&B, and I don't really fuck with R&B like that, bro. But I really rock with Tory. I fuck with him heavy, and he's super talented, and I feel like the tape is super good. So check Playboy out. Check that new Money Bag. Obviously, that new Migos is rough. It's tough.
Did you check out that DMX one?
I haven't. No,
It's good, yo.
I haven't.
I checked it out. Obviously, rest in peace, DMX, a motherfucking
sir.
legend, great,
So,
one of the greatest.
mhm.
He has a song right there with West Side Gun.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, Travis has a song with Homeboy too.
On that? Yeah, I'm
No,
telling
not
you.
on that. I'm talking about Travis and West Side Gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to trip out because I was just like,
Yeah.
shit. Nah, but DMX, go check that shit out. It is legit.
So I'm gonna check that.
It's dope because that was like, like it's hard. I'm
Like
not
back in the
trust,
day.
bro. It's good. It's for the
Yeah.
very least, it's good. J.Cole dropped.
Oh yeah, what the fuck am I thinking, yo?
Let's go. J. Cole, Jermaine Cole.
J motherfucking Cole.
So we're going all the way back to 2011 because I had done his timeline, but I didn't do it respectfully enough. And I actually like the fact that you told me to just scroll to the motherfucking right, dog.
Let's click the button.
So we started off in 2011 with the Sideline Story, which is his debut album. You liked it?
Of course I did.
I loved it. Like I thought it was amazing. Like I thought it was crazy hard.
Yeah.
Crazy. hard.
Even though he used a couple of tracks from his mixtape, Friday Night Lights, like at that point, J. Cole was my favorite artist, like easily, yo.
Yeah.
So there's no way I did not like that album. Like I love that album. But
I thought it was brilliant debut album, and I think it's hard to top your debut album, but this motherfucker did. So we're heading into 2013 with the Born Sinner. I like Born Sinner.
yeah,
Hey, you know what? I retract my statement. I bought Born Sinner.
that's what you said.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah.
did buy Born Sinner. Yeah. So me and you we went to Target one time. What was shit years ago, and I bought Born Sinner and The Gifted by Wale. And yeah,
And we were talking about how back in the day, well, I was so
Yeah,
big
hit it.
on buying physical copies. Like I love that shit, yo. Like
Yeah.
I've always fucked with music.
you
hella-
put me on the
hella
physical
tough.
copy. That's why I bought those two albums.
Yeah, I would always keep like the covers, and I had like on my wall, bro. I had like mad album covers on my shit. Like to me, that should look hard as fuck.
I remember
but-
you had the most memorable one that I fucked with was the Kanye West graduation one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like the extra
That was
one
my
where they
favorite
shoot him
shit.
like him like shooting up and shit.
Yeah, you know what I hated
Sick.
about that album? Well, not about that album, but like during those times before it came out, like it was LimeWire days, if you remember that at all.
Oh wait,
And before the album dropped, there was no way you were finding that "Can't Tell Me Nothing" single.
can't tell.
There was no way
Nothing.
you could find that track on LimeWire in the dirty version. It was always a clean version, and I remember that shit would get me hot, bro, because
I would've
it was the best shit, you know. So yeah, that shit would get me hot.
Oh,
but
yeah, you can't.
that shit was hard. Like he just had Jeezy on the ad libs, bro. Like how crazy is that? But yeah, anyway, back to this J. Cole shit.
Born Center 2013, which I think was really, really dope.
Takes me back, bro.
But this motherfucker went from his first debut album, which was dope, to Born Center, which was dope, where he references Nas and like, hey, this motherfucker didn't like my first single,
Yeah.
which I think was crazy because it was
Yeah,
like,
'cause I
worked
like
out
that
for me,
shit, yeah.
Like I'm like,
But I mean, yeah, but we're younger and like Nas is on some older shit. Like
but regardless, I thought it was dope, and I thought it
Yeah.
was just crazy for him to even make a song saying I let Nas down. Bet you never let Nas down again after that shit. Promise you.
yeah.
So we're going into 2014, which I think is his best album. I think is one of the greatest 15 top. It was a controversial statement, but I said it was a top 15 rap album of all time, which is 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
If that's your opinion, I mean,
Fucking-
stand by it.
I think
I love that album. That was my favorite. That is still to this day my favorite J. Cole
you
album.
know when I see the cover, it's like I mean, it's like, God damn, like, you remember that, bro? Like,
Yeah, that's
it was
hard.
just so. Then the video towards that song was like,
Yo, I can't even tell you. That album was what I was waiting for since Friday Night Lights, yo. Because I feel like Sideline Story, because it was his first studio album, he felt that pressure of having to make a hit that girls were gonna like, guys were gonna like, you know.
and this was just.
I
Him.
feel like 2014 that was his third album. I feel like at that point he was so big that he knew that he could do what he actually wanted to make.
Yeah.
Music that he actually wanted to make.
Artistically.
So
creatively, all that.
2014 reminds me so much of Friday Night Lights because he's just going in like just hard, bro. Like every song is fucking super dope, top to
Production.
bottom.
Amazing.
Production is fucking hard. Yeah.
Did he produce a lot of that, or how was the production?
I
On
mean,
that?
from
know
the top
you,
of my
I know you're
head,
more
I
credit
know-
on the production.
I know he had a few songs on there. I couldn't tell
Yikes.
you which ones, but for sure.
So he comes up to me, top 15 rap album of all time, but For Your Eyes Only drops in 2016. Shorter album, but again, I like memorable songs to me are Neighbors. Also, the one song where he talks about just helping out your woman. What's that one song? That's a really good song.
Folding clothes.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't know. I grew up with like my mom showing me, yo, you're gonna mop the fucking floor and you're gonna fold your own shit.
Right.
So songs like that just show like what men should do as a fucking normal. Like,
Yeah.
dog, you should not have your girl clean your room. You should not have your mom clean your room.
Right.
You should clean your room.
Yeah.
So to
Like
me,
you shouldn't even have her clean, washing your clothes anyway. Like
Yeah, it's like a
dirty
lot-
ass fucking boxers, bruh.
a lot of the shit that he says in this song, I'm like, yo, like, it's dope, and like, and it's for real, like, bro, you should not have your mom or your girl. I don't give a fuck if she's your wife or your 15 fucking 30 years. She should not be cleaning anything that is of your usage.
Your mess. Like if it's your mess, bro.
You feel me? Like, I understand that there's a household and there's two parts to play and all that bullshit. But this fool literally said, yo, there's no fucking boundaries. We're both gonna fucking do shit. You feel me? We're gonna fold clothes. You feel me?
Yeah, I really like that from top to bottom as well. But we said it before, you know, we had these difficulties or whatever. I'm such a huge Cole fan that I really liked it, but I never thought about it, and I don't till this day think about it as
As a
an
complete
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought about it like as an extended play, as an EP. But I mean, I still liked it. You feel me?
So 2 years later, he drops KOD, 2018. I like where he went as far as direction, and I like the fact that he tried so vividly hard to show the youth, like, yo, we gotta rap a little more.
Like y'all are fucking up.
Yeah, like, yo, we gotta rap a little more. But I personally think that, like, that J. Cole and Lil Pump interview was completely useless.
Oh shit.
It was so fucking useless. It was so bad. Like,
Put some gunshots on that, because that's controversial, bro. I actually feel the exact fucking opposite, but talk your shit.
I don't, bro. It's like nothing interesting was said. Pump was right there, like, oh shit, I really gotta talk to this dude, and he's really kind of smart, and he's gonna ask me intellectual questions that I don't really care to answer. So a lot of the answers like, yeah. No, I fuck with you, dog. I really didn't think. I say fuck J. Cole on some other shit, but I actually rock with your music. Like, a lot of the shit, it was dope. Don't get me wrong. For him to go out there to do what he did, amazing, beautiful. Like, dog, I cannot fucking give him enough kudos for it. But I hate the fact that it wasn't responded to as well as it should have been. You feel me?
And that's in part, well, a huge part for to Lil Pump because I mean he was a young kid at the time.
Hell yeah,
He's just turning up, popping pills, crazy. But the fact that he was in the room with J. Cole because J. Cole was getting so much heat, bro. Because Lil Pump at the time was just blowing up.
It was like the 6ix9ine.
Was
Lil
blowing
Pump
up.
was 6ix9ine.
Had so many fans. All these kids are fucking with that turn up music, popping pills, smoking weed. So J. Cole was getting a lot of heat. Like, there's no way you're going to try to cancel J. Cole, bro. There's just no way.
Yeah, no way.
But he was getting a lot of fucking heat. So I really actually liked that interview, especially because it was love at the end of the day. So I really actually appreciated.
I rocked with the whole idea of it. I just wish there would have been a better outcome.
Yeah, like Pump was he was just too young.
Yeah, bro, and at the same time, it's like, damn, did I really expect anything else from Lil Pump?
Exactly.
Like, I didn't expect
that was my
nothing
whole
from Lil
thing. I didn't
Pump.
expect much from him, so it didn't disappoint me.
I guess
I was just happy that they were in the same room together and J. Cole was gonna stop getting all this heat. That was my whole thing.
Did you hear like the whole interview all throughout?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and I only pulled those two memorable parts where he's just like, I mean, I rock with you, dog. I'll always listen to your shit. Like when I said fuck J. Cole, it was on some other shit.
On some trolling shit. Like.
Yeah, and I'm just like, a lot of I just didn't think it was a productive conversation. I wish it would have been more productive.
Mm.
At the same time, though, I fuck with, like, I guess a new generation of rap, too.
But just going back to KOD, like, I feel like easily that's probably the album that I least heard from J. Cole.
Yeah.
Till this day.
Why is that?
I just didn't really. The thing is, he had a topic that he wanted to address, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he felt that it was necessary for somebody to fucking
to listen?
take that step. Like, yo, we need to do something about this because hip hop is changing and I'm not liking it.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that, but at the same time, it wasn't my favorite music from him.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, so it's easily the least, my least favorite album from Cole. Not saying it was bad, it was just my least favorite album from him.
3 years later, this motherfucker drops a bombshell. Drops the off season, which I think now, 2021, I listened to it, I digested it, and my personal review, front to back, this motherfucker got, not only does he have the features, the production's on point, the lyrics are on point, the punchlines are on point. I love this album. The only knock I have on this motherfucking album is the replay value. To me, my personal opinion, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the fact that other albums are out. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan to begin with. I don't know what the fuck it was, and that's one of the questions I wanted to work on since last pod that we did this, when you're like, why didn't you like this shit? And it's like, I did like this shit. I love this album. But the replay value in it is slim to none for me. It's very low. Like, and I'm not saying slim to none. Like, I'm going to go back and listen to the motherfucker. I'm obviously great tracks. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know. It just doesn't have the replay value that I wish it fucking had. And we're looking at the fucking track list right here. And I'm by no means am I coming at this hostile. What I'm saying is, like, all right, and I'm telling you, dog, like, My Life, Applying Pressure, Amari, 95 South, Punching the Clock, 100 mil.
That's half the song, half the
Pride
album
is
you
the
just
devil.
mentioned.
Pride is the devil.
But that's half
Let go of my
That's half
hand.
the album you just
That
mentioned, and
interlude is good. The climb back close.
it's super hard.
Hunger on Hillside.
Hard.
It's dope. But what
That's
do you?
the whole album
all right, no,
already.
I think the real question: why do you think I'm not? Why do you think I say that about this album? Or that it doesn't have that much replay value? Am I crazy? What is it that I don't believe this album has the fucking replay value in it? What is it?
I mean, to be honest, yeah. So I feel like maybe you're not a huge Cole fan. Because I feel like it's definitely a really good album. I like the production. I like the features. And one thing that about his previous albums was that, like KOD, For Your Eyes Only, he had hardly any features, if any, actually.
Yeah.
If I could remember at the top of my head. So this one had features, let alone really good features. He had production from other producers, which I feel like the beats were really good on there. So I kind of think you probably are not like a huge fan, or you haven't heard it that many times. The first time that I heard it, I was sitting back like, it doesn't really seem like he had a topic like on other albums that he dropped. But as I heard it more and more, it grew on me a lot. And I've easily heard that like 10 times. Easily, bro. I've heard that album 10 times.
But are you like hopping in your whip right now and like playing?
The thing is, like at this
Pressure.
at this point in time, bro, applying pressure is super hard. But at this point in time, like in my whip, I'm not even really bumping music no more. Like I'm super heavy on pods right now.
Oh, okay.
So like
that's understandable.
Yeah, so like I'm not even really
you
bumping
catching
like
the
that.
pod like that.
But everything's open now. I'm starting to go out and doing activities and going to the gym. Where I've heard it the most.
You know, I'm
the gym.
gonna fucking try that. I'm gonna fucking flick that motherfucker on from front to back at the gym, where I can't bother my phone like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I come back to you with a different review.
I mean, if you don't like it, if you're not a Cole fan like that, then
bro.
I mean,
like,
I'm not trying to.
The first thing, I'm not trying to come out here like I'm not a Cole fan, and I'm not trying to say that I don't like this album. What I'm trying to find out about myself is why doesn't this album have that much replay value for myself?
Well, one thing that I was gonna say actually, maybe is the way that he promoted it, because I was kind of upset as to the singles that he chose to make a video for first. Like if he
that was kind of
like
weird.
if he makes My Life that first single and he drops that as the first visual, which he still hasn't even dropped as a visual.
Even Pride is the Devil.
Yeah,
like, I love Pride is the Devil.
Fucking Lil Baby went off on that. Crazy,
and that beat
bro.
sounds mid 2000s.
It's
so
hard.
Much.
It's super hard.
Like it just sounds so fucking mid.
So I feel like that might be it, because I haven't that, as far as him, the singles that he chose and the videos that he's dropped so far, that wasn't the reason why the album has grown on me. So maybe that's the reason why you're not fucking with it. As far as like replay value, it's grown on me because I've heard it from top to bottom, like I said, at least 10 times.
I'm gonna try that.
So if he would have chosen like My Life as the first single and like the first fucking video that he dropped, I feel like this album blows up crazy.
You're probably
bro.
right. Yeah, I didn't
because that track is
super
super hard. 21 Savage on there. The beat is hard. The hook is hard. The verses on both is stupid. Yo.
The marketing is no. I kind of like where you're going with this. The marketing is very, very crucial.
And then even like the album, the videos that he has dropped so far for him has been basic, mid, bro.
So I'm like, dog, as a content creator, as a video creator, I'm like, dog, I could sit back and make a fucking better video than you being on the fucking bus.
Yeah, and then on the taxi too. Like,
yeah, I'm like,
and
then
that's one thing with Cole too. Like he's never been really great at visuals like that. Like videos haven't never really been hard.
Nah, but then again, that video itself is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. But I feel like that is probably the main reason why.
The marketing. I love where he went with that, because the marketing is probably the reason why I wasn't that invested to the album as I probably should have been.
And then it's a kind of short album. It's 12 tracks, I believe.
It's 39 minutes, and that, to me, that's crazy.
It's like 12 tracks. And then you got to think about it too. Like he's probably gonna drop a second album this year too.
You think so?
I feel like, well, yeah, he's gonna drop the off season, and then damn, I can't fucking remember, of course.
I know that's how it is on the pod.
But
we can never remember shit on it.
He dropped this planning to like have a second
album. Okay.
And a lot of people are thinking, and he probably even mentioned it himself, like this might be his last album, and he's retiring.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jay-Z said that shit. They all said that shit. You know who I do wish would stay in retirement? Please, do not come back from retirement. Logic, if you're hearing this, stay home. Stay retired, dog. I don't give a fuck about listening to your shit again. I don't care about your fast rapping. If you want to hear it from me, dog, yeah, you're an absolutely great rapper. Thanks you for providing whatever the fuck you did to the game. I appreciate it. But do not come back.
And he just dropped some shit, too.
I didn't hear it. I didn't care to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't get that shit close to me. If you bring this shit in the pod, you're getting kicked the fuck out. Nah, but Logic should stay retired. For the greatness of mankind, Logic stay retired. Everyone else, J.Cole ain't retiring shit.
Yeah, I never tuned into Logic, but
yeah, no,
shit. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You should not tune into Logic. But if you do,
but on a real note though, I actually really like the album. You should definitely listen to it.
I'm gonna go back and take your advice on going front to back, and in more of a gym state of mind. Because I'm telling you, just a lot of the songs bring me a lot of nostalgia. Early 2000s, mid 90s, especially that Lil Baby verse was just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Lil Baby has been
Bro, that's like the 5th time this handy got you going crazy out here.
The Lil Baby has been spazzing out on every single feature.
Oh yeah, Lil Baby's arguably the hardest artist out right now.
That shit's crazy. What Lil Baby albums can you put me on right now that are really, really good?
And then honestly, damn, I kind of hate that you asked that after I just made that comment.
Yeah,
I'm not the craziest Lil Baby.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying. Like I was hoping you gave me a little more insight.
Oh, I for sure can.
We're looking at his albums right here.
So obviously, My Turn is his hardest shit up to date. His first shit that I heard was Freestyle.
Okay.
It's a song called Freestyle.
Okay.
I forget which tape it's on. Top of my head.
Drip Harder. I heard great things of this one.
Yeah, Drip Harder's tight for sure.
We're gonna look so fucking.
But yeah, the thing is, like, this Southern music isn't my bag. Like, it's not my favorite shit.
Supposedly this is really good too.
I actually tried to listen to that, but I'm not the biggest fucking Dirk fan, bro.
You know who I like that I always got confused when I first started getting into him? You know me. If it's not boom bap, it takes a while.
If there's no gunshots in the back,
it takes a while for me to fuck with it. And you know who I fucked with? Who I've been fucking with heavy? Young Dolph and Key Glock. Key Glock is hard, dog.
I never tuned into either of them.
Ooh, Key Glock and Young Dolph are fucking hard. Like, especially at the gym vibes, Key Glock will have you fucking trapping on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Nah, and that's one of and it's Southern music. And I'm telling you, it's hard for me to get into these people.
Yeah, and they're killing it. Like,
oh no, they're the main motherfuckers out.
Yeah,
they ain't killing it. They what it is.
Yeah,
the game is Southern music now.
For sure.
And if you're twisting it up with anything else,
it's been for
the past 5 years.
Bro, it's been since like 07. Like Lil Wayne put the shit in his back, and like Future, they never gave that shit back, bro.
Yeah, Future has not gave it back. Then Lil Baby came out, 2 Chainz, like everyone's Migos, like it's so many fucking great artists has been coming out from the South, and I'm glad. I hope y'all can give me some time to really dive into this music. Very, very boom bap bass, but I will really get into this music, and I can tell you, lock into that Key Glock and Young Dolph. Key Glock and Young Dolph.
Now I'm definitely listening to a lot of new shit.
Yeah, you put me on to a lot of new shit.
I've been trying to check it out because I've honestly haven't listened to a lot of new artists. Like my boy Fernando has tried to put me on to so and so, and I'm just not feeling it, bro. Like it's just I don't know. A lot of these new artists, their style I don't fuck with. But I'm definitely trying to hear more shit, trying to expand type of shit like that. But long story motherfucking short, I really love that Cole album, bro. You need to hear that shit more. That shit's on replay when I'm in the gym for sure. Like, I'm just bobbing my head, like just going crazy with it. Like, I really fuck with it. Tough.
Shit. So you got a little album review right there by the man himself. But myself, I'm gonna go back and listen to that motherfucker. Come back to you guys with a better review. If it still doesn't have any replay value, I will air it out and say this shit ain't got no replay value. But I'm gonna dive into Lil Baby's discography as a whole because I've been trying to hit the gym more, and it's more like you can't just hear me listen to the saddest shit when you're in the motherfucking gym trying to get pumped, motherfucking. I'm not into like electro techno like that. and I don't want to be, and I just like the fact that I like some fucking songs that I'll pick.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I'll respectfully pick one song over here, one song over there, one song over there to fuck with. And that's pretty much does it for our motherfucking music recap. We went like a whole motherfucking 30 minutes on like each album.
Yeah, and we really just talked about 2 main albums.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
That's what we were arguing last time around.
That's
what I wanted to get through today was the fact
and
that
my
Tyler
thing was
album
like, my
and
thing,
the J. Cole album.
My thing was this, right? So if you prefer Tyler style, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I have no. How can I tell you like you're wrong?
Yeah,
if you like an artist more than the other, you know. But when it comes to saying like this album is better than this album, then it becomes an argument at that point. Like we gotta have a conversation at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, and
As
then
of right now,
Tyler-
though, who are you taking? The Tyler album, fresh out the boat, or that J. Cole album?
Well, for me, like I'm such a huge. I like both artists, but I'm such a huge Cole fan, and I prefer that type of hip hop and that type of rap. So naturally, like easily, bro, I can say is J. Cole. But I really enjoyed that Tyler.
Quick question: ranking the albums, Cole's album, Tyler the Creator's album, and I'm about to rank them 2 out of 10. What do you give each one? We could go back to this again, but this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Like, just ask you real quick.
Yeah. So that Cole, damn, out of 10. There's so many factors that go into it.
Just
too.
out of 10. Out of 10. Vámonos. Quick. Look at this fool. Oz is right there standing and shit. Just ready to talk about that.
Out of
part.
10, I'm gonna give that a solid 8.
You want 8 out of 10 on that Cole?
It's a little short. I mean, I like shorter albums. There's fucking artists out here dropping 18 to 22 tracks, and I really don't fuck with that. But I feel like it's a little bit short. There's some tracks that are kind of short, 2 minute, 3 minute. But that's the new wave.
Yeah, that's
short
the new wave. You
songs
gotta,
and shit like that.
people's attention span is very small.
But I like the production. I like the verses. I like the features. So I think it's a solid 8.
8 out of 10. And I will be agreeing with you at 8 out of 10. What is your ranking for the Tyler the Creator album? Call me when you get lost.
The thing about that Tyler shit, it just came out a few days ago, but I've heard it 3 times now, top to bottom. And just to I don't want to just give a number without comments behind it, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna say what I feel like. I'm gonna say a 7, and I'm going to say this. I feel like it's a 7 because I'm not the biggest fan of when he sings and shit like that. Like I enjoy it, I like it.
Yeah,
That's tight. That he's versatile.
Versatile, yeah.
I like it. I enjoy it. But if I'm in the gym, if I'm in the whip, and I'm playing the album, I'm skipping, a couple of these singing songs that are on his albums. I think the production is fucking amazing, and it's done by himself. I think the features are tight. Yeah, I just don't feel like I really rock with that singing shit. So
shit. So I'm gonna rebound you and coming back when you say 7 out of 10 for Call Me If You Get Lost. And that's only because DJ Ramos says it like that. But I will come back and rebuttal you and saying this is a 9 out of 10 album. I love the singing on it. I'm a big ugly voice singer. Like I love the fact when people could sing in ugly voice and sing good. I'm like, hey dog, you sound terrible, but it sounds good. The melody fits. So I get where you're coming from, but I like my weird self like stupid like shit like that. So I'm going 9 out of 10, and I agreed with you on your 8 out of 10 for the co album. I'm going 9 out of 10, and it's been fresh out the box for a couple days now. Maybe 10 out of 10 if I, fully digest it. Maybe fucking 7 or 8 out of 10 once I fully digest it. But right now, my stance, few days out the box, we're going 9 out of 10. And Call Me If You Get Lost. Go listen to that shit. Go listen to that J. Cole album. Yeah, but most importantly, go listen to the Anze Live podcast, Sunday Night Pull-Ups. You feel me, motherfucker?
Like and sub, you know what I mean? Yup.